We are back with one of our esteemed judges from our Date Dish competition. And you know her from things like Are You Afraid of the Dark, Freaks and Geeks, and of course, Reba. And everybody, she's on her new show, Sweet Magnolias on Netflix, which is in its 4th season. It is a beloved show. You guys, it's JoAnna Garcia Swisher. JoAnna and I were talking in the break because we've known each other for, I think 20 years.
Yeah. Did a lot of life together.
Talked about everything.
Yeah.
Still do.
Yes.
Like, I don't have friends that I can't talk about everything with.
Agreed.
Nothing's off the table.
Yep. I think it's vital.
That's so emblematic of the show.
Yeah.
Sweet Magnolias. And I love how protective they are of their friendships because that's how I feel about my girlfriends.
Yes. No, it's so true because, like, it's not easy. It's not always easy. So I think it does take a village. And chosen family is something that is really, really resonates with me.
You know what? I think that the show, its popularity, its success, 4 seasons on Netflix.
Yeah. It's so crazy when you think about that.
I don't know if Netflix would appreciate me saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. They don't keep shows on that are not a raging success for them. In fact, sometimes they really don't make it past a certain season.
Yeah.
And so when you see something like a 4th season on Netflix, they are looking at the analytics. They know it's a success and it works for them. And so you know you're watching a show that is relevant and well-made and worthy. And you directed an episode.
I did. Yeah.
Had you always wanted to direct? Was that something that, like, when you were young and starting out, you thought, that could be a goal for me, a good line in the sand at some point to try and reach? Although usually a line in the sand is don't cross it.
No, of course we cross it, though. No, yeah, I do. And I think it was seen in me. There certain people that I'd worked with along the way said, you know, the way you connect with, like, this or that or whatever it may be, would you ever like to direct? So I think I had a lot of voices in my head. I was super scared to do it because I didn't want to not do it well.
Why is it so scary?
It was the most scary thing I've ever done, to the point where before I started, I thought, you know, I'm just going to tell them no. They won't be mad at me. They love me. I'll just be like, nah, I'll just find someone else to do it. And then I thought, no, I'm going to take a deep breath and dive in. And I mean, at one point I was editing the margarita scene and I literally told the editor, I was like, can you find one shot of me where I'm not like this? I was like, and I thought, well, what was it like to work with me that day? And I was so in my head, and he's like, you're being a little hard on yourself. I wasn't. We really, when you guys see episode 7, you're gonna see it in my eyes. I was like, oh.
Because you're juggling so much. Speaking of margaritas, that is a consistent thing that you and your fellow girlfriends do, is come together for margarita nights.
Yes.
And is it true that you personally collect salt and pepper shakers?
I do.
When did that start?
My mom was, she was spectacular in so many ways. She's a little quirky, and she had these salt and pepper shakers, and she would give them to me, and, like, often they were like Chihuahuas kissing or the bride and the groom and all of those kind of things. And then when she passed away, I took all of them. And so I have the craziest salt and pepper shakers and the most beautiful salt and pepper shakers, and they just are those, I don't know what it is, but they carry some, like, energy and life in them, and I love them so much, and there's something about them being a little duo, and they just resonate with me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna make me cry? I literally said to my husband, I'm gonna cry today.
It's that kind of day, it's that kind of environment.
Oh my gosh. These are absolutely perfect. Thank you.
In honor of your mom.
Yes. No, I'm kidding.
JoAnna, I'm so happy that you came here. We love the show. I love you. I've known you for so long. Season 4 of Sweet Magnolias, by the way, is streaming on Netflix now, and we'll be right back.